And we're back. Okay, so let's get right to it. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Edgeworth! I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me like heat on a hot summer sidewalk.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let us begin. You may call your witness. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me see the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found in this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Foolish mortals.
Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? She had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Your mom?
Very clever, Wright. But don't forget, I can read your thoughts.
Oh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. Heh, and look where it got her. Uh-oh. Dead jokes. I should really stop.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually have to read these.
Press. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. You went to her room. The call was from a customer of the Gatewater Hotel, right across the crime scene.
Alright. I press. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. Press. No, wait. Never. No. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who 2 people you found at the scene were. Yes, sir. I think we actually should press literally everything, because I think it gets a lot of the hilarity in there.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we actually have to press everything. Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press a little more care. Press. Why is that? What's your reason?
Why, we had a witness account describing her.
Press. Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you already arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's not enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess Preston can have its advantages.
Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Witness testimony. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written in a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence in the first time? I know, I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Cross-examination. Hard evidence.
I'll give you hard evidence, you son of a bitch.
Press.
And did you find any evidence?
No, don't jump to the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this. Press. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho ho, but who did write it, smarty pants?
Who? The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that.
Oh. They're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
She was framed.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Yeah, Irk.
Ha! I guess that was just a bit of your tail order for you. Tall order, actually. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found.
Press. Do you have proof that it was Mia who wrote it?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh, you sound pretty confident. This might not be so good.
Lab tests show that the blood was the victim's.
What kind of tests were these again?
Oh, what kind? Well, I heard they take the little bits of the blood and hermogoblins, hobogoblin, hermogoblin boblin. I refuse to specify on the matter, sir. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I think you can expect a pleasant bonus in your next paycheck. Ho?
That was a mess.
Right, where was I? Russ.
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Ha ha ha. Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess I wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. It happened all the time in the books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, Belle. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order!
That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
Wait, stop right here.
Okay.
Go to present. Autopsy. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim was the only person who could have not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have time to write down anything. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being that the autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is possibly the victims lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. It is only 4 letters after all. That is all. I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth! I should have known you would have had something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
I'm a sham! Detective Gumshoe, are you calling me a fool because I believed your report?
Huh? Me? I'm not... Huh? Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Autopsy report updated. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that is the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her innocent?
Now, Mr. Wright, that isn't very nice. Remember, I can hear your thoughts. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
You don't have to say wink. Oh, okay. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aww. Yes, Your Honor.
This isn't good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like, in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And the hotel room is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Witness testimony. Witness's account. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Just like I proceeded with your mom. Oh yeah, psychic judge, eat that. She's gonna have a weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination when we come back next time. Because we're at 21 minutes.
This is Carlos Animosity
Signing out.
out.